baby.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about this hot Henny talk.
What should we live on YouTube?
Already.
What's up, y'all? It's Waiver Warriors podcast here. It's Grado.
Coach over here with you.
And we're going to do a little late waiver recap or waiver show, if your waivers haven't processed yet. So
if they have processed, our bad.
Our bad. We got here a little bit late. It's been a crazy day. Yeah, we're going to just go on and get into the injuries right now. First off, why not skip that? Let's just do our top 10 players of the week. You want to do that first or do that last?
We'll do that right now. Fuck it. Switch it up on them.
All right. Yeah, well, top 10 players of the week. We're just going to do a top 10, like of players that just really, really went off. First on the list, man, Derrick Henry. Ooh, 26, 215, 2 touchdowns. I got to play this guy next week. Playing him in 2 leagues next week, I believe.
If they got another running back or another wide receiver one, dog, you better watch your ass. If they have another a strong RB1 or a wide receiver one,
yeah, you got him and Miles. He got, I think, Miles Sanders. And playing against Joe in the fucking, the snake pit. He got a little team over there. He got Watson and Rodgers. That's the two.
I've seen that shit. I thought that's who I was playing, and I was like, no, I'm playing the other dude.
You playing the guy that snuck on in there. He won it all last year, though. But yeah, Derrick Henry went completely off. He has a great matchup this week. I think he's going to do more of the same. The Lions have been giving up yards left and right. How about the next guy on the list, though?
Oh,
this dude, defensive MVP of the week. If you had him, you probably won your matchup. Hassan Reddick had 5 tackles, 5 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles. Man, he really went off.
Booming.
That shit was crazy.
Boy broke a franchise record with 5 sacks, man.
Just in the snake pit, man. That's 5, 25. Then plus, let me get on forced fumbles. It's 12. 37.
37 points with your defensive player.
That's crazy.
That's insane. Like, if that don't help you when you're weak, man, you just either happen what happened to me. You ran into David Montgomery. You ran into this buzzsaw called David Montgomery.
He didn't really do anything else. He had that 80-yard touchdown. He's
kept
number
getting money,
5
though.
on the list. Man.
He kept getting money though. Like he kept getting like steady, consistent yards.
He did. Next guy on the list, man, Jonathan Taylor. He's finally arrived, y'all. It took him all year. I think he's finally starting to get the league, but he had 20 rushes, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
I think he's definitely taking over that backfield. He was a 3-headed monster earlier.
I was worried about him, man.
Yeah, I have Hines in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Hines damn near just faded the fuck out. And Wilkins, if you have Wilkins, I hope you drop him by now because he's not even part of the offense.
Playoffs, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, Jonathan Taylor, play him with confidence, man. He's playing the Texans this week. Texans are they're done, They're done.
Trash. I would say us and Jacksonville are like the 2 worst teams in the league. Even the Jets are a little bit more competitive on certain weeks than the Texans sometimes.
You
like,
think?
It's pretty bad.
You think Deshaun gonna make it through the whole season?
I think we're gonna lose Deshaun. Oh right. I mean, like, is he gonna finish the season out? I don't see why you would. He gonna get hurt out there, man. Like, he's gonna get fucking hurt out there, man.
Kind of gotta play him though, man. I can see
as an organization, you saying they have to play him?
It creates a losing culture if you sit down your best player right now.
That sucks. I understand what you're saying, but
you gotta let him play at least till week 16, week 17. Like sit him the last week. You know what I'm saying? It's week 17. Season's done. I'm going to take this last game off, but these last 2 games, I feel he should really play.
Different strokes for different folks, man. I just don't want the franchise quarterback hurt. Like, the team is already trash. A team without Deshaun Watson is even more trash. I understand what you're saying about the culture.
Yeah, but like the whole team, people's paychecks rely on him, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that fool Hansen. He ain't out there. He ain't gonna get no money. That's just straight up fact.
That goes for the whole squad. That goes for Key, all them fools.
All them fools, man. Like Watson ain't there. Like, that's gonna be hurting their paychecks. And I don't think Watson is that kind of guy. I think he's gonna be out. He should be out there.
Yeah, he's a competitor. He's a warrior.
I'm definitely playing him next week, though. Next guy on the list, Miles Sanders, man. 14 rushes for 115 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 catches. 4 catches for 21 yards. He really balled out. I was high on him this week. I really was, because it was a quarterback change. I think, like, Wentz is just He ain't good for that team. I don't think the locker room respects him.
I heard didn't one of the defenders or something like that say some shit like
he came out and called him out. Miles Sanders called him out.
Miles Sanders was one who said this is what the team been missing.
This is what the team's been missing is a natural leader. I was like, whoa, that's some shitty shit to say about your quarterback.
Yeah, man. But, hey, if you ain't no leader, you ain't no leader, bro.
Yeah.
Next man on the list. Let me get this one because he came through and he regulated on me.
Yeah,
this motherfucker was here and he said, that's gonna be hard to come back from. I'll never forget that shit, bro.
It is, man.
So punk ass David Montgomery ran for an 80-yard touchdown against the punk ass Texans. Dog, I was hurt. That's how my playoff fantasy day started with this 80-yard run.
I had Montgomery on bye week, so he was in my starting lineup, but you don't say. That's nice. Hey man, Montgomery getting that rock.
Yeah, David Montgomery had 11 touches, 113 yards, a touchdown. He had 3 receptions for 42 yards.
Whew.
He balled out on us, dog. David Montgomery, of course, he's a must start every week. But yeah, just want to say, hey, for real, you did a damn good job, man. You fucking.
I think Montgomery is going to be a late round sleeper next year too. He's going to be a mid round sleeper. You get him in the 3rd, 4th round, you're going to be really happy.
Especially in the 4th.
Especially with a new coaching staff and a new quarterback, hopefully.
Yeah, man. Next man on the list, Drew Lock. Surprised the world, man. Boy, 280 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's 4 fucking touchdowns.
4 touchdowns.
Remember last week we were talking about that motherfucker says, oh shit, half the time he throws the ball? I guess he wasn't saying that this time because he balled out and had 4 touchdowns. That was crazy. Would you pick him up for the stretch run?
I have to know what teams he's playing.
Well, next week he's playing the Bills. Only 2 more weeks. Would you play him next week against the Bills?
I wouldn't. I would hope you have a better matchup than that. Bills pretty strong defense in my opinion. He's playing the Bills and he's playing the Chargers then the Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, those are all, he can be competitive in all those games. I don't trust him against the Bills. I trust him a lot more against the Chargers though. Would you play him against the Bills?
Can't do it, man.
There you go.
2 QB league, maybe if my team was strong, but couldn't do it, man.
You don't want to risk it.
You don't want to risk it. But next guy on the list, especially because, man, I got Eckler in my fucking super flex. So, kind of good right there.
Eckler got an injury, though.
I think that's just maintenance.
I hope it is, because I also have Eckler.
I think that's just like a little maintenance thing, because they're playing on Thursday.
I need that. I need that man in there, boy.
Mm-hmm. Next guy on the list, number 7, we got Kareem Hunt. He had 6 rushes, 33 yards, and a touchdown, 6 receptions. That's what won you the week, 77 yards and a touchdown. Playing him next week and continue to play Kareem Hunt. And they got a really good thing going on over there. He's becoming one of Baker's favorite targets in that out of the backfield. So, I was I needed him to go off last week, and he did.
Yeah, I had Kareem Hunt. He was my cherry on top. I think I was up by like a couple points. But it's been instances where you get a dude, he'll fumble or some shit, and they'll sit him down, and you get negative points. So, you can't, it ain't over to the goal. But, yeah, Kareem Hunt, appreciate you. You did your thing. You redeemed yourself the last 2 to 4 games. You've been kind of a little suspect. We've been kind of worried about
best game of the season, y'all. Best game of the year was Fantasy Playoffs Week 1.
And that's when you want them to go off. That's when you want to have confidence in your players, man.
Yeah, buddy.
So, yeah, man, once again, hats off to Kareem Hunt. You did your thing this week.
Mm-hmm.
Next man on the list.
Let you handle that. That's your boy right there.
Got him in 2 leagues. 1 keeper. He ain't going.
He should be number 1 on the list, but he's been doing this every week.
Yeah. Man, Travis Kelce, man. Boy had 8 receptions for 136 yards, 1 touchdown. Old killer Trav, man. Tight end for the
leading the league.
Chiefs. He's leading the league in receiving yards.
He'd be the wide receiver 4 right now. It's crazy.
He's the only tight end to have. He's the only one that matters.
It's kind of a little cheat code right there.
Killer Trav.
Yeah,
this your boy right here.
Damn good pick. Next guy on the list, Stephon Diggs, man. 10 catches, 130 yards, and 1 touchdown. He has been absolutely killing it this year. I got him for cheap.
Putting the murder game down.
Hey, I got him for I think $10-15 in the snake pit. I got him dirt cheap, man. Yeah, he's been balling out all year. Last guy on the list, man, is Cam Akers. He really balled out. 29 carries, 171 yards, 2 catches for 23 yards. Didn't get the touchdown, but it was really solid week. Got to play him with confidence next week. Just play him on out, man. They're playing the Jets this week too. How many yards are you gonna go get this week?
I don't know, man, but I know I got Jared Goff, so I'm hoping big for the Rams.
I think it's gonna be more of a. They might get Woods may get a touchdown. I think everybody in the offense may get a touchdown this week.
I think it'll be pretty nice in the wrist.
Daryl Henderson will probably get a touchdown. There might be 5 touchdowns.
Henderson might get 50 and 2. I don't know where.
Woods will get 1. Cup is gonna get 1. Everett might get 1. Higbee, Akers.
I hope the money goes around.
It's gonna be a lot of money to go around, man. We're playing the Jets, man.
The Jets, they want to lose, and they almost there, man. They got a couple more games.
Jets are keeping their coach so they can lose, man. They're tanking right. Man.
I heard y'all want to fire me because I suck. No.
We want you.
We want you. You what we've been
You're
looking for.
You're the best man for this job.
Nobody better than you. Who else than you?
Yeah, man. That boy, Adam Gase, man. End of the day, he's gonna get y'all Trevor Lawrence. Y'all gonna love him. You just got to suffer through some bullshit
Roberto Vidal says, "Hi guys, I'm on this week. Lineup is looking good. College QB, running back.
What's up, Roberto? What's up with you?
Super MF, Derrick Henry, Eckler, wide receiver A. Robinson, A. Brown, flex, help needed. MF, Montgomery, Miles Sanders, Ayuk, or David or DJ Moore. DST is Rams, QB. Should I stay with Kyler or go with Trubisky or Mayfield?
I'll go Kyler for sure. Week? Definitely go Kyler. He got you there. It's really hard to start or Mitchell because he's been doing good, but Mitchell and
he has a history of flopping.
He can flop on you. And Kyler still got the rushing floor. Eagles are a good matchup with him, but I want to he got you there to the playoffs. It'll be kind of sick if you fucking had him on the bench and he went off.
And you said for your flex help, you got Montgomery, Miles Sanders, Ayuk, or DJ Moore. DJ Moore would be my last option.
You need just one? You just needs one on the flex?
I would say Montgomery off top. It's between, for me, it's Montgomery or Sanders.
Sanders, man.
It's Montgomery or Sanders.
Balling, man. Half-point PPR. I probably lean Sanders, man.
He had 115 and 2 touchdowns last week with playing with Hurts. I don't think they're gonna figure Hurts out this week either.
I think Hurts is a better quarterback and they're in a better offense than Montgomery. Montgomery's a really good player. I just think go with Sanders, man.
I think we both leaning towards Sanders as I'm reading his stats and seeing what yeah.
He balled out, man.
It's Sanders, Montgomery, Ayuk, Moore. And
then if Sanders breaks one, he ain't getting caught. Montgomery will get caught most of the time, but the Texans just suck. That's why he broke off and did not get caught at the 10 or whatever. But usually he gets caught.
Oh yeah, eventually he would. He usually get caught around that 10 or something.
I've seen Montgomery break a lot, but he always gets caught. But yeah.
So you want to talk about the top waiver ads of the week? No problem. Glad we can help you out, Roberto. Like and subscribe if you can. Helps us out.
Already, Roberto. But yeah, top running back ad of the week. Who would you say it is?
The good man Jeff Wilson, running back for San Francisco. Boy had 11 touches last week for 31 yards and a touchdown. Everybody's hurt. All the running backs are hurt. So for the most part, it's about to be the Jeff Wilson show. Yeah, he had 11 carries last week for 31 yards. That's not exactly great. The touchdown saved his day. However, he's not going to have really no competition for the job at the moment. So
this is how bad it is at running back, man. It's not very good. Jeff Wilson is kind of that, I would feel very shaky about playing him, but he's going to get some touches in this offense with Mostert. Mostert's not going to take over the whole backfield. They may be shutting down Mostert here soon too, so he may have the backfield to himself next week.
Yeah, man. So, depending on what they do the next week or two, they're not trying to rush nobody back out there. They've been real good at managing that. So, yeah.
They're kind of out of it already, too.
Yeah, man. So, you're getting the best of Jeff.
Yeah. Next guy on the list, I would have to say it is either – if it was me personally, I'll go Benny Snell. I think Connor out this week. They're playing the Bengals, too, as well. But if you have they're playing on Monday night though, so that's a shaky play as well. But they're playing the Bengals.
You're going with the upside with the Steelers offense against the fucking Bengals.
I'm saying they're going to have the game over and they're going to want to run the ball. And I think that's going to lead to Benny Snell. So I think he'll be able to get you at least a touchdown. He has he has a basement floor, but I think he can have a pretty good game.
Yeah, man. The money's there for him to get, and it's everything's in play. And it's a Monday night game. Like everything's in play for Benny Snell to go to fuck off.
And it's the Bengals, man. Bengals are trying, that defense is horrible. That game is going to be over pretty quickly.
Yeah, man.
Even then, I don't feel very confident in Benny Snell. I hope you have another option.
I'm not going to front on y'all right now. The next few dudes we about to name, they're all kind of shaky. They're there.
You have to be pretty desperate.
I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all boys, man. We got 3 other dudes we about to name off this running back list. If you need one of the dudes, I can understand because it's rough out there. There's a lot of COVID going on, a lot of injuries, a lot of boys getting replaced. It's a lot more moving pieces this late in the season than it usually is. So you have to skip a jump sometimes.
That's why it's good to pick up these guys too, because these guys are the next guy up on a lot of teams, and you don't know what's going to happen later on down the week. They're starting to remove players during the game now. Noah Fant had a food sickness, and they removed him from the game because they thought it might have been COVID.
See, yeah, man, you gotta have extra bodies on deck, and especially if one of these dudes, boom, you got them off the waivers for the.
I was able to survive that. I survived Noah Fant getting me 0.
Well, I had Noah Fant on my bench. I started him when Kelsey went on bye week. He did nothing, and he got dropped immediately because he was garbage before. No, he's just
I've been relying on Noah Fant to give me points, man.
I feel bad for you, brother.
I picked up Logan Thomas though. I had scooped him up.
He'll be doing his little thing.
I'm gonna play him. Hopefully he does his thing because Noah Fant's about to be gone. Peace out.
Peace out. All right, next man on the list, Salvin Ahmed, running back for the Dolphins. Playing for the Pats. Playing against the Pats this week. Yeah, man, Salvin Ahmed. He's just coming back off that shoulder injury. I'm not trusting him too much. I would fade away from him. I would go more towards this next man, though. Lynn Bowden. He had 7 receptions for 82 yards. He's a Miami running back / receiver. And, playing the pass.
This is the kind of guy I do like a lot.
Yeah.
Because they'll find a way to get him the ball.
Yeah, so you can put him in the running back or wide receiver slot, which is beneficial. But also, he has 7 receptions for 82 yards. Yeah, you can get him. He's out there. Go and scoop that man up. He's out there in a
lot of leagues.
Yeah, man. So that's a nice one. I'm going to let you finish it off with your boy.
Sony Michel. Damian Harris is probably going to be out this week. Playing the Dolphins is not the best matchup, but, man, that is a very run-heavy team. Sony can probably get you something because they're starting to lose bodies out there. It's going to be, he's going to probably get you about 15 to 20 touches next week if Harris is out,
Yeah, man.
It's not been ruled out yet, but it's leaning that way.
Once again, some dudes, they might not have the highest ceiling, but if the matchup is right, they don't have much competition for somebody else taking them touches. They might have to ride with it, man.
They got to run the ball.
Oh, the Patriots is running. Cam is fucking up over there. Cam, you call
Cam don't got nothing, man.
But yeah,
Cam got the shittiest team around.
Y'all became a run team over there, boy. The quarterback's running, the running backs running, the receivers running.
That became a fucking college offense, man.
That shit, I feel bad for y'all boys, man. Belichick, you gotta get some fucking receivers. You had one, you had Edelman and Moss, and that's it.
They could have drafted AJ Brown, Metcalf, a bunch of other guys.
Who they ran with? I'm saying the kid Harry.
He about to leave.
Damn, how did I know that? That's fucked up.
I'm pretty sure that's the same year, man.
Damn.
And they took Sony Michel over Chubb. It's another fucker. Sony was a first round pick. Nick Chubb was a second round fourth pick. So, and that was the Texans pick too, by the way. Old Brock Osweiler trade, man. We had to get rid of our second round pick.
Thank y'all for that, boy. I remember.
To get rid of Brock.
Browns always get love for me from taking that deal right there, boy. I'll never forget that shit.
Well, shit, they got Denzel Ward out of it, and they got Nick Chubb out of it. So I think they came out pretty good.
They came the fuck up, but they helped us out get the show.
They helped us out getting Deshaun, yeah. End of the day, it's all winning. The wide receivers is a much better list. Hopefully, you can pick from one of these guys.
These dudes are helpful.
These guys will help out your team. Kiki QT, 45% roster. You did catch that one touchdown early, and then he kind of faded away. That kind of did suck, but I think Kiki can get you a good game because the Colts did just lose Rhodes this week. And Leonard might not play this week as well, so that defense is a little banged up.
Yeah, man. So if you can get any yards on them, that's a good thing. Plus, if Cooks still is out,
Cooks might play this week.
No, Cooks might play. However,
I think that helps him out too.
Yeah, it can take some attention off of him. Yeah. Either way, he
ain't no number one. He's a good slot receiver. He needs that one guy to take away pressure from him.
Yeah, I mean, it helps out the offense as a whole. I guess Cooks is back in there.
You need that field stretcher.
Yeah, you need somebody else to not be looking at me, goddamn it. Somebody take this pressure off of me.
Mm-hmm.
But next man on the list, good man T.Y. Hilton. Last week he had 5 receptions for 86 yards and 2 touchdowns. This week they play the Texans again. Ooh. He's known as a Texans killer. For some reason, he always goes off when he's playing us. For like the last 3 to 4 weeks,
and he's playing in his home city.
T.Y. Hilton has been going the fuck off. You usually wouldn't say that. But he's been booming lately, so what can you say? I would go and
playing
get him.
in Indy too, so I think he's going to
I would go and get that man if I could.
Yeah, I'm going to scoop him up too. Next guy on the list is Tim Patrick, out there in 28% of leagues. He's playing the Bills this week. He has become the number one option on that offense, so he's been really doing his thing. Last couple weeks, he's been doing some pretty damn good numbers, man. So
yeah, man.
Scoop him up. Play him. I would definitely play him, if I needed to. But I need a wide receiver 2 in one league, and he ain't out there.
Next man on the list, Russell Gage, wide receiver for Atlanta. He's rostered 11% of leagues, playing the Bucs this week. Once again, Atlanta, even though they ain't winning, they be trying to win. You know what I'm saying? They be giving it 110%. God damn it. Like, they ain't no damn quitters. So, Russell Gage, especially, Julio still doesn't know an injury or anything like that, there's more money for Russell Gage.
Mm-hmm.
And, you want to do the last man on this?
Would you pick up Russell Gage?
No.
Would you play him or DJ Chark?
That's what you had in life?
That's what I'm at.
Woo!
I got him.
What have DJ Chark done the last 3 weeks?
Jack shit.
Well, who are they playing this week?
They got a tough matchup.
What's our rule in fantasy football for the Jaguars? You don't play any man except who?
Motherfucking Robinson.
So
yeah, they're playing Baltimore.
So that being said, you know what you got to do. You got to go find that waiver wire you beat.
Play Jamal Egu.
Oh, you hear me, but you ain't listening.
In one league, I can play I can get special teams points. You get 2 points for every 15 kick return yards. And my wide receiver 2 spot is so shaky. I might play Jamal Agnew this week.
Jesus came to this fool and said, "Hey, I'm gonna give you this briefcase. What if you do? Don't sell this briefcase for nothing." This fool gave the briefcase away for some money. And when Jesus said, "Did you sell it?" He said, "No, I just did an exchange." He's trying to fuck him over with a loophole by getting this man's receiving yards, man.
Who would you rather have?
That's icy.
Literally, my options are
icy. And what's crazy is that shit's been working.
I don't know how. Hansen.
I don't know how that damn CBS has not figured that shit out. This motherfucker's been getting return yards. That's crazy.
These are my options. I can get Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Ooh.
I can get KJ Hamler.
Ooh.
Russell Gage. Chris Hansen, the guy on the Texans. He's on the practice squad now, by the way. So. Or John Brown. John Brown, number 1 on the list, but he might not even play.
John Brown ain't played all year.
He ain't played in quite a while. And I don't like playing guys coming off injury reserve.
You know what you got to do, baby.
Play Jamal Agnew.
I didn't say that, but I did say all I said was you can't play short. So, but next up, last man on the list, Chad Hansen.
So who would you play in that situation?
Out of the dudes you named, you can go with one of those top 3 dudes, or you can go with the trickster. But what you can't do is go with DJ Shark against the Ravens. I mean, that just sounds scary.
It does sound scary. I'm scared about James Robinson this week.
You scared of the one for sure dude that you should start. I don't know why you have any confidence in the man who you shouldn't start.
See, I was starting Debo here in this spot, but I got AJ Brown holding it down at my wide receiver 1, but
you need that help, boys. Playoff times.
Wide receiver 2, man.
I've been skating the fuck by, and now you got to fucking.
Well, I had Debo there for a while, and then I've been skating. I was skating by though.
Yeah, motherfucker. You just got Debo. Debo ain't been there all year. Yeah, you've been ice skating, motherfucker.
Yeah, I had fucking Parker. Parker had to drop his ass. He ain't been doing shit. Also had Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, the one big play that's about it since our boy left.
Yeah, man, wide receiver 2 spot. I should have did a little bit better right there. But that is the league where I got all the running backs.
Well, we're running by with the running backs. The last man on the list, Chad Hansen, wide receiver for the Houston Texans, is only 2% of leagues.
He had over 100 yards against us last time he played us. He played the Colts, so
he's out there. He's a receiver. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on to the QBs of the week.
But you played Chad Hansen.
Moving on to the QBs of the week with these insulting questions. Don't you insult these people? I don't know how you made it to the list.
I need Chad Hansen to give me some money.
Man, why is you out here, bro?
He had a good week. He had a decent week last week.
You telling me you about to rely your championship dreams on Chad Hansen? No.
Some motherfuckers do.
You, not me, not them. I ain't put that on y'all name.
It's either him or fucking or Agu. That's how bad it is. The receivers are gone. People are still doing ad drops that are not in the championship. People are gone. Players are gone.
If you're doing ad drops, you're not in the championship. You a hoe. I don't even know why you're still looking.
But
why you still there? You lost your money, bro.
Last week he had fucking seven targets, 7 receptions for 56 yards.
G.
He had 7 catches.
G. We'll have to let you decide that at another time. We gotta get back to this quarterback, dog. So Jalen Hurts, quarterback of Philly, he's 18% roster, and he's playing the Cardinals this week.
That's a good pick.
Jalen Hurts has turned this damn Eagles team around in one game. It feels like maybe it's the momentum of one game, but it was against New Orleans. They was shut out for like the first half of that game almost. Yeah, man, like they played like a completely different team for Jalen Hurts. So you can pick them up. Even if you're playing, keep away from the person you're playing, so they can't get Jalen Hurts. That's cool.
I wouldn't start him this week, y'all, because if one team knows how to play against a running quarterback, it would be the Cardinals.
That's what they got. So they know how to stop their boy.
Exactly.
So yeah, man. So Jalen Hurts, go out there and get him if you need somebody.
But I want to play him this week.
I would be very scared to play him. If you playing him, I can't think of a quarterback that you've been playing that you would have lost.
This is like a defensive pickup, really.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But once again,
because he has the potential of really, really going off. But I want to have him on my bench.
You want to keep him away from the other man right now, and if he booms and if your quarterback gets hurt, congratulations, you got an insurance policy.
Exactly. Somebody can get a positive COVID test, and then boom, we can play him.
Yeah, man.
I want to feel bad about playing him because just the rushing floor. Next guy on the list is Derek Carr, rostered in 47% of leagues, and he's playing the Chargers this week. Chargers are pretty banged up. So I think he's going to have a pretty good week. He's been turning it around a little bit as well. So Jacobs is banged up too, so they can't run the ball like they want to. Would you play Josh Jacobs this week?
No.
I wouldn't either.
I need healthy motherfuckers. I mean, anybody can get hurt anytime.
Plus, he's playing on a short week. They're playing on Thursday.
I can't play a dude who couldn't play last week on a shorter week.
He played last week. He played. He didn't do much.
They took him out quick. They giving that. I thought they gave him the Mark Ingram treatment, like play for a little while and get your ass out of him. That's what I thought happened. I might be wrong. No. You can see how many snaps he had. That'll let you know how many snaps he had. If he had like 5 snaps or some shit, they got him out quick.
I think he had a couple more than that, man. He had a decent week. Anyway, but moving along to the next guy, we got Phillip Rivers. This is the guy I really like in DFS matchups. He's playing the Texans. 41% rostered. I think if you get a T.Y. Hilton River stack, you won't be disappointed.
Just off the top of my head, I don't know how, because I got him on one team. Over the past 4 weeks, Phillip Rivers had like 250 yards, I believe, and 2 touchdowns at least in the past 3 out of 4 weeks. 1 week he had 4 touchdowns. I believe that was against 3 touchdowns. I believe that was against us. I might be wrong. But he's been doing this thing. He's been giving you a consistent 250 and 2 touchdowns. Uh-huh. So, like, it's not the best in the world, but you at least getting that, you can live with that. Like, that's awesome for that spot.
And he may be getting more because he's playing the Texans.
Yeah,
he may get 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, man. Like, if everybody else in your team is lined up, you just need that good streamer quarterback for the week. Phillip Rivers has a damn good matchup against the Texans.
Yeah, he does. Next guy on the list, we got Mitchell Trubisky versus the Vikings. Last 3 weeks, he's had 776 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. He's been doing pretty well. He's been playing better.
Yeah, man.
But it's another guy. Unless it's a 2 QB league, I would not want to.
I'm not starting Mitch. I'm not putting my money on the line with Mitch. Man, Mitch ain't get you here.
Play pretty much the basis of this waiver wire week is to play defense and play the guys you got.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty much like what's going on with it. We got one tight end to pick up because it's been pretty bad out there. Logan Thomas, if he's out there in the league and you need him, scoop him up.
Same man, we tell you I get every week.
And he's still not. He needs to be rostered 100%.
Yeah, man. Oh, one more quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He rostered at 57% of the league.
Sunday night game.
Boys playing the Giants. You seen Baker's been going off lately, man. Motherfuckers had 40-some points in that last game, man.
The Giants got a pretty good defense, though.
They got a pretty good defense, but they have a horrible offense.
Yes, they do.
So, I mean, if you truly need him and you're in a pinch, I feel that he plays that Phillip Rivers role with just a little. I feel that he's a consistent 3 touchdown man at this point. He might get you 250. He might get you 3 touchdowns. And like that ain't too fucking shabby on any fucking day. So, yeah, man. I think Baker's. I think I would play Baker before I play Trubisky, but everybody else in the other order. I would play Rivers before Baker for the floor. In the fucking matchup, it's the fucking Texans.
Yeah. Moving on to defenses, we got the Browns defense versus the Giants. I think that'll be a good play. They're rostering 50% of leagues. The Giants are not that good on offense. They don't really have anybody. Offensive line is pretty bad over there. And the last team on the list, the last defense is Arizona Cardinals. 24% of leagues are playing the Eagles this week. So they had a really good week last week.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, that's about it, y'all. We're going to come back and do a matchup show later on in the week. Hope y'all like and subscribe. Y'all have a blessed one.
Catch y'all next time. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like and subscribe on IG and YouTube at Waiver Warriors with a Z. Don't forget that Z. Like my brother said, appreciate y'all tuning in. Catch y'all next time. Y'all have a blessed one.
Take it easy.